There is someone in your life right now who makes you feel slightly uneasy and you cannot explain why. They have never raised their voice at you. They have never done anything you could point to and say that was wrong. But something underneath every interaction feels off. You brush it away. You tell yourself you are overthinking. You smile and continue. That feeling is not paranoia. It is your instincts reading something your conscious mind has not yet named. Nearly 2,000 years ago, Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who spent his reign surrounded by political allies who were also potential enemies, wrote privately about the art of reading people beneath their surface. He governed the most powerful empire on earth while managing men who smiled in the morning and conspired by evening. He did not survive that world by being trusting. He survived it by being precise. What he understood about dangerous people. Most individuals spend their entire lives learning too late. Pay close attention to the fifth sign. It is the one that looks like loyalty. It is the most deceptive thing on this list. The first silent sign: they are always calm when they should not be. Someone close to you makes a serious mistake that affects you directly. You expect a reaction: remorse, frustration, some acknowledgement of the damage. Instead, they stay completely composed, almost unmoved. Most people mistake this for emotional maturity. It is not. Genuine calm comes from inner discipline, but dangerous calm comes from detachment, from simply not caring about the impact of their actions on you. Marcus Aurelius called this the absence of conscience disguised as strength. This is not composure. This is indifference wearing a mask. The second silent sign: they ask far more than they ever share. Every conversation with them feels like an interview. They want to know about your relationships, your plans, your finances, your fears. And when you ask something personal in return, the answer is always vague, always redirected, always short. This is not shyness. This is information gathering. Marcus Aurelius understood that knowledge is the first instrument of control, and a person who accumulates everything about you while revealing nothing about themselves is building leverage. Quietly, patiently. You are not having conversations. You are being studied. The third silent sign: they made you feel chosen before they ever needed anything. Think back to when this person entered your life. How quickly they made you feel seen. How specifically they noticed things about you. How rare that felt. Marcus Aurelius warned himself constantly against flattery, what he described as the honey-coated poison. Dangerous people lead with admiration because it creates obligation. When someone makes you feel uniquely understood, you become loyal before you have any reason to be. That loyalty is the foundation of everything they plan to use later. The fourth silent sign: they remember everything you said, including what you forgot you said. Months later, in a completely different conversation, they reference something you mentioned once in passing. You feel known. You feel remembered. But understand what is actually happening. They are filing information, building a map of your vulnerabilities, your contradictions, your sensitivities. Marcus Aurelius practiced what he called attention to the present awareness without attachment. A dangerous person practices the opposite. They archive everything, waiting for the moment that information becomes useful. Your words are not memories to them. They are ammunition stored for later. The fifth silent sign: they vanish at your lowest moment and return when you recover. You hit a difficult period, job loss, a health scare, a personal crisis, and this person who was always present before suddenly becomes unavailable, too busy, hard to reach. Then the moment your life stabilizes, they return as if nothing happened, and somehow you accept them back. This is the sign most people misread as circumstance. It is not. It is selection. Dangerous people invest in your success, not in your humanity. They return because the version of you they need functional, stable, useful is available again. This is not a flaw in you. It is a strategy in them. The sixth silent sign: they praise you publicly and quietly undermine you privately. They speak highly of you in rooms where it costs them nothing. But in the conversations you cannot hear, they plant doubts. Small ones, carefully placed. Marcus Aurelius understood that reputation is a form of power, and that those who seek to control you will first seek to control how others see you. What they say to your face means very little. What they say in your absence reveals everything. The seventh silent sign: they never apologize. They explain. When they cause harm, there is always a reason, always a context, always something that makes the situation more complex than your reaction to it. Never a clean acknowledgement, never real accountability. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about what he called rational self-governance, the understanding that a person of true character owns their impact, not just their intention. A dangerous person owns neither. They simply construct a version of events where they remain blameless. All seven signs connect through one psychological truth. Dangerous people are not driven by hatred. They are driven by self-interest so consuming that other people become tools rather than human beings. Marcus Aurelius understood that most harm in the world does not come from declared enemies. It comes from individuals who decided, privately and without announcement, that their needs matter and yours do not. So what do? First, trust the discomfort, not the explanation. Second, watch what people do in your hardest moments, not your easiest. Third, notice who asks without sharing. Fourth, stop rewarding return after abandonment. And fifth, measure people by what they do in private, not in public. The goal is not to become suspicious of everyone. The goal is to become impossible to fool. Weak people wait to be proven right about someone. Strong ones act on what they already see. Not every dangerous person announces themselves. Some never raise their voice. Some never break a promise you can name. Some feel like friends until the moment they don't. And by then, you already gave them everything they came for. The most dangerous person in your life is not the one you fear. It is the one you trust without reason. If this reached something in you, subscribe now. This channel is for people who want to understand dark psychology, Stoic wisdom, human behavior, manipulation patterns, and the hidden mechanics of power and self-protection. The lessons Marcus Aurelius left behind were never meant for lecture halls. They were meant for survival. Recognizing danger before it reaches you is not pessimism. It is the highest form of self-respect.